Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? This is Gus here at CrossFit Glorified with comments and or questions asked at the box. So this week the topic is a CrossFit Open. CrossFit Open. We're not that far away from the CrossFit Open, and usually we celebrate with Friday Night Lights every year. This will be officially our third year that we're going to be going into it here at our box. And a lot of the questions are, what can I do to prepare more for it? And then there's some comments along with that. Some of them be like, well, I have to get ready, and here's what I'm going to do. And they talk about how they're going to do their morning session, and then they're going to be going to through another session in the evening just to specialize on specific things and so on and so on. So there's there's different things out there on the internet that talk about prepping, and then there's other individuals that say, well, you really don't have to prep. If you're doing CrossFit 5 days a week, 6 days a week, and you train every day, pretty much you're ready to do the open. And I think there's some truth to that, but there's also a way to prep as well. The reality is that if you have been doing, for example, you've been here the last year and you've been doing everything we're doing, pretty much we do everything you see at the open. So we do our toes to bar, we do our chest to bar, we do all our lifts, clean and jerks, and your snatches and your deadlifts, front squats, back squats, sumo high deadlift pulls, and muscle ups, and pistols, and so on and so on. So you're doing all the stuff that is going to be there as far as the movements go. As far as the movements go, you're doing all the stuff. You just don't know the combination of those things. But if you're sufficient in them and you feel comfortable with them and you're good at them, then I agree. If you're doing CrossFit 6 days a week, 5 days a week, and you've been doing it for a while, pretty much you're going to be able to do the workouts that are called. Now, as far as prepping, I do believe there's some truth to that. We can't kind of put that aside and say you can't get ready. I mean, if you, for example, are training a particular area and are not great at something, so it would be considered for you to be prepping because you're attacking that weakness. For example, your handstand push-ups are not that great, and you spend a cycle on handstand push-ups plus the workouts you're doing, and you're doing that multiple times a week to get better, and you're doing progressions on, for example, muscle-ups, and you're working on progression so you feel more and more comfortable. Obviously that area is going to strengthen, and that way you're preparing yourself, if that's called, in the workouts. You're getting yourself ready for that. So I think there is a way to prep, obviously, somewhat, but there's not like you're going to add this workout in, this we're going to be doing to get better. You could do that as well. You can say, well, I'm going to start right now in January, and I'm just going to start doing some of the workouts that were called. I think you should have been doing that all year already. On the side, we do some of the workouts that are called starting January and February, right before the open. So, we do our benchmark workouts throughout the year, hero workouts throughout the year, thrown into the mix, and then right in January we'll obviously be adding some of the workouts during our regular routines that were the open workouts in the past. So you could do that as well, which we'll be doing here. So I think that's my thought process behind it. You can always look at it and say, if you're doing and if you're training hard already all year round, you're going to pretty much be ready for the CrossFit Open. So don't have to kind of stress yourself out about that. If you want to do extra things, my suggestion would be pick those things you're weak at or that you might not have, and make sure you have it. If you don't have a muscle up, make sure you have that muscle up. You just need to spend some time on it, and you'll have it pretty quick. If you don't have the handstand pushes, make sure you work to build the strength that you need in that area. Whatever it is, I would say attack that particular thing one step at a time. So hope that answers those questions, and hope that resolves some of the comments going around. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Take care.